The referee holding up that Intercontinental Championship. That's what this match is all about. Rey Mysterio, the champion. Dolph Ziggler, the challenger, looking to win the Intercontinental Championship here tonight in Philadelphia. It's Night of Champions, where all titles are defended, including the Intercontinental Championship, the Workhorse Championship. Rey Mysterio, that Lucha Libre style. Dolph Ziggler, technical style. Dolph Ziggler with an amateur wrestling background. Rey Mysterio has been a luchador since he was 14 years old. Talk about experience. Rey Mysterio is as seasoned as they come. Ziggler with a drop kick. But there's one thing you never want to doubt. No, there's someone who you never want to doubt, and that's Rey Mysterio. Talk about an underdog, the biggest underdog in WWE history. Rey Mysterio, a former world champion. Rey Mysterio going for an early cover on Ziggler. Ziggler kicks out. And Ziggler saying, "You'll know me as the Intercontinental Champion," as these two tie up, collar and elbow, center of the ring. Ziggler side headlock on the champion. Locking that in deep. And Dolph Ziggler has Maria here at ringside. Oh, one for the cover. A shoulder tackle. Cover. And again, Mysterio kicks out of one. You can see how aggressive Dolph Ziggler is. He knows how tough Rey Mysterio is. Rey Mysterio may be small in stature, but he's got a heart of a warrior. Rey Mysterio will not go down without a fight. That's one thing we've seen time and time again. Mysterio holds quite the accolades here in the WWE, including the longest time spent in the Royal Rumble and going on to win the World Heavyweight Championship, defeating both Randy Orton and Kurt Angle. And now Mysterio with a forearm to Dolph Ziggler in the corner, sending Dolph Ziggler across the ring. Mysterio gets caught by Ziggler. And a buckle bomb. The back of the neck. But off the turnbuckle, Ziggler goes with the cover. Ziggler hooking the legs deep. The back of the head of Mysterio connecting with that top turnbuckle. I don't even know if Mysterio even knows where he is right now after that. That's concussion territory right there. Let's look at this one more time. Bam! The back of the head of Mysterio. And Mysterio taking that buckle hard. An Irish whip. And Mysterio's body just bouncing off those turnbuckles as Ziggler hooks the leg again. Only enough for a 2 count. Ziggler has been really aggressive this whole match. And that's what it's going to take to keep Mysterio down. That's what it's going to take if Dolph Ziggler wants to prove that he should be, that he is worthy of holding the Intercontinental Championship that has been held by some of the all-time greats, including Razor Ramon, Mr. Perfect, Bret the Hitman Hart, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels, amongst many others. Ziggler wants to hold the Intercontinental Championship. And Ziggler has this headlock locked in deep as he blocks off the airway of Mysterio, who's starting to fight back here with his back elbows to the midsection. Knee to the midsection of Mysterio is Ziggler. Ziggler sends Mysterio into the corner. Oh, but Mysterio jumps up and over. And look at that Hurricane Rana sends Ziggler shoulder first into the steel ring post. Great counter by Mysterio. This is exactly what Mysterio needs to get back in this fight. Unique offense by the Luchador. Springboard sit out senton. Ducks under springboard crossbody. And hooks the leg. Will it be enough to retain? But Ziggler gets the shoulder up at 2. This is exactly what you can expect from Mysterio. That fast-paced Lucha Libre style. Oh, what a kick to the face. I think the nosebleeds are the sound of that. Snap power slam by Ziggler. Ziggler, again, hooked the leg for the cover. Hooked the leg for the cover, but it was only enough for a 2. And Ziggler has looked very impressive throughout this match. Talk about staying on the attack. Mysterio has been able to fight back, but Ziggler has shown some great offense throughout this match. And Mysterio with a great counter, sending Ziggler to the outside. Right between the second and third ropes. Rey Mysterio off the apron. And a seated senton on the floor now to Ziggler. Ziggler's out. Mysterio putting his body on the line. You wouldn't expect anything less from Mysterio. Let's take a look at this one more time. That seated senton taking out Ziggler. Mysterio heads up to the top. But Ziggler able to meet him there. Ziggler with Mysterio up on his shoulders. Uh-oh, this isn't going to be pretty. Mysterio trying to fight back. And he does. Back elbow to Ziggler. Oh, but a boot to the midsection by the challenger. Nice counter by the challenger. What is Ziggler thinking? Double underhook. Double underhook. One for a power. Thinking a power bomb. Mysterio counters. Has Ziggler right where he wants. Are we going to see the 619? But Ziggler ducks. Nobody there. And Ziggler sends Mysterio to the floor. And Mysterio just bounced off the front of the announce desk. Off the Raw announce desk. Bounced off as Mysterio. And Ziggler in control. Ziggler finds himself in the driver's seat. Doing everything he can to get one step closer to taking down Mysterio to become the Intercontinental Champion. You see, Mysterio was nobody home on that. Nobody home on that 619. Ziggler was able to get out of harm's way. And then Ziggler sent Mysterio to the outside. The damage has been done to Mysterio. Ziggler goes with the cover. Ziggler went for the cover on Mysterio. But it wasn't enough to keep Mysterio down for the 3. And now a clubbing blow to the back. And now Ziggler right back on the attack on Mysterio. Blocking off the airway. Has that chin lock locked in deep. Look how Ziggler has it applied. Look where the arm is trapped. This is a great strategy by Ziggler. Ziggler looking to cement his legacy in the history books. Looking to add his name amongst the list of the WWE superstars who have held the Intercontinental Championship that I mentioned earlier. Amongst the likes of Bret Hart, Mr. Perfect, Razor Ramon, Shawn Michaels, The Rock. And Ziggler with this full Nelson. And Mysterio kicking the knee of Ziggler. And now a back elbow to Ziggler. And again, a power slam. Mysterio kicks out at 2. Again, Ziggler getting closer and closer with these near falls. Elbow drop to Mysterio. Hooks the leg and hooks the head. And Ziggler just measuring at Mysterio. Boot to the back of the neck of Mysterio. Ziggler has been absolutely relentless. Ziggler fighting hard, hitting hard. Mysterio went for a shot but got caught again in this full Nelson. Might put Dolph Ziggler looking to put Mysterio out. Mysterio is trapped. But this hasn't been the first time we've seen Mysterio come out on top. We've seen some of the top powerhouses in the WWE go head-to-head with Mysterio. And time again, we've seen Mysterio overcome all the odds and come out on top. But Ziggler's got that full Nelson locked in deep. And he's got it locked in deep, and it's only... And again, getting to a vertical base. Trying to fight back. And sweeps under, but Ziggler, again, right back. Right back. Mysterio looking to roll through, but no, Ziggler scouted it. Now Mysterio has the leg hooked. 2 count. Great counter by Ziggler. Mysterio heads to the ropes. Boot to the midsection. Sunset flip. Mysterio able to roll through enough to land on his feet. Roundhouse kick to the side of the head of Ziggler. Goes to the cover, and Ziggler able to kick out of 2. What a great back and forth match. Rey Mysterio showing just how much of a fighting champion he is. Ziggler showing just how much he wants to win the Intercontinental Championship. But what's it going to take for Ziggler to keep Mysterio down? Mysterio lands on his feet. What a unique jawbreaker there from Ziggler. Ziggler again hooking the leg. Mysterio again able to kick out. And now you see the frustration starting to set in for Ziggler. Ziggler cannot let that frustration build up too much. He's got to keep his attack focused. He's got to keep his mind clear, especially if he wants to have a strategy that'll take out Rey Mysterio and take the Intercontinental Championship from him. Now the official pulling Ziggler out of the corner. The last thing Ziggler wants is to get disqualified here at Night of Champions. Great drop to hold counter. Sends Ziggler face first into that middle turnbuckle. And now Mysterio heads to the ropes, picking up some momentum, but Ziggler sends Mysterio onto the ring apron and a right to the face. And now Ziggler went to send Mysterio into the ring post, but Mysterio able to block it. And now the champion heads up to the top, but gets caught in midair with a drop kick to the chest. Perfect drop kick to the chest. That could be enough. Oh, and it's not enough. Mysterio able to kick out of 2. Ziggler again goes to the cover. And again, Mysterio kicks out of 2. Let's take a look at this counter. In slow motion, drop kick right to the midsection. I thought it was the chest, but it was the midsection, which will knock the wind out of your opponent. And stomping on the back of the head of Mysterio is Ziggler. Ziggler measuring up Mysterio. It could be a matter of moments before Ziggler becomes Intercontinental Champion. Oh, look at that. What a counter by Mysterio. Ziggler landing awkwardly, hitting the rope, hitting the turnbuckles, and crashing onto the mat. Ziggler cannot afford any more mistakes like that. These two have really brought the fight to each other. And the longer this match goes, the less you can afford to make any mistake. And that goes in general for any championship match. You cannot afford any mistakes. The champion's a champion for a reason. And a gut buster off the top to Mysterio. That's gotta do it. New champion. But no, there's still life left in Mysterio. And Ziggler can't believe it. That's the toughness I've been talking about Mysterio throughout this match. It's how far he's willing to go. It's about having that underdog mentality. It's about having to prove himself day in and day out. That small stature, that small frame of his, but it's got that bulldog mindset. It's not about the dog in the fight. It's about the fight and the dog. And Mysterio proving that right here. Oh, Ziggler trying to take advantage. Caught the boot. But Mysterio with an enziguri. And now the 619 connects. And a splash connects. That's gotta do it, Mysterio. And the champion gets the victory. Rey Mysterio able to pull out a 619. There's a reason that Mysterio's champion. That experience that I mentioned, Mysterio, all those years of experience allowed Mysterio to get the upper hand on Dolph Ziggler tonight. And when it comes to Night of Champions, Mysterio leaves as still your Intercontinental Champion. Let's take a look at this. Splash from Mysterio, only to get countered with a huge drop kick to the midsection, and then this huge gut buster off the top to the midsection of Mysterio. But here was one of the mistakes. The boot in Ziggler. And Ziggler gets caught in the wrong place. And Mysterio with a 619, dialing it up. And then the splash. And then the 1, 2, and 3 to pick up the victory. Mysterio leaving Night of Champions, leaving Philadelphia as still your Intercontinental Champion. And Maria not too pleased by the outcome. Maria was cheering for Ziggler, but it seems that Ziggler did not impress Maria here tonight. But nevertheless, Mysterio celebrates as still your Intercontinental Champion.